A woman was unalived in her own home in 1986. The killer left DNA everywhere, but the detective who solved it had been hunting herself for 23 years. In February 24th, 1986, Los Angeles, Sherri Rasmussen, a 29-year-old newlywed, was found beaten and shot to death in her condo. Her husband, John, came home to find her lying in a pool of blood. The crime scene was brutal. Bite marks on her arm, signs of a violent struggle. A gunshot wound to the chest. Police immediately suspected a botched burglary. Case went cold. But here's what they didn't know. 3 months before Sherri died, a woman had confronted her in the hospital parking lot where she worked. The woman was obsessed with Sherri's husband. She told Sherri, "If I can't have him, nobody can." That woman? LAPD detective Stephanie Lazarus. Stephanie and John had dated on and off for years before he married Sherri. But Stephanie never let go. Even after John got engaged, Stephanie would show up at his workplace in her police uniform, begging him to reconsider. She bought him gifts, called him constantly, showed up unannounced. John's family warned him, "She's not stable." But he never thought she'd go that far. On the day Sherri was murdered, Stephanie was off duty. She knocked on Sherri's door. What happened next was pure rage. They fought violently. Stephanie bit Sherri's arm during the struggle, leaving DNA in the bite mark. Then she pulled out her service weapon and shot Sherri 3 times. She staged it to look like a burglary, took a few items, smashed some electronics, and then she went back to work as a detective. For the next 23 years, Stephanie Lazarus investigated crimes, arrested killers, and built a spotless career, while Sherri's case sat unsolved in a file cabinet. In 2009, cold case detectives reopened Sherri's murder. They tested the DNA from the bite mark. It came back female. They started digging into Sherri's life and found the hospital confrontation, found Stephanie's name, ran her DNA. Perfect match. They arrested her inside LAPD headquarters. She laughed during the interrogation, played dumb, said she barely remembered John, but the science didn't lie. In 2012, Stephanie Lazarus was convicted of first-degree murder. She's serving 27 years to life. She wore a badge by day and got away with murder for 2 decades, all because she loved a man who didn't love her back. Love isn't always beautiful. Sometimes it's deadly.